Question, so how are decisions made? And usually if there's a pause, you sort of have a sense of ambiguity and uncertainty. And really the pleasure of having a lot of uncharted waters to navigate because there's not a clear answer. I've always tried to use that to my advantage. And how that translates into Walmart is that we have vast resources related to data, and all of that has to be there. But I'll tell you, in our executive briefings and meetings, a lot of decisions are made in the process of lifting the paper up from the table. So the weight of the paper has a lot to do with whether you're game over or whether you can still continue. Now, no one's ever kicked me out, but I will tell you that concisely getting your points across is the essential secret. So the secret to knowing what to do in that regard is to know what that person that you're speaking to is interested in. I would contend, this is where it's a little bit of a departure, that for some people that you're speaking with, they're going to be very quantitatively focused and want to be very deep into the numbers and how you got to where and what you're asking for. Others will be more qualitative. Sam gave a great example earlier. He was convinced, I'm not speaking for you, you can tell me whether I'm wrong. Did you have to have the math to prove what your heart told you was right?
No.
Okay. So we didn't rehearse this. I didn't exactly know how that was going to turn out. Thank you. Thank you very much. So my point is that for many of our senior-most executives, what was interestingly important to them was not the science or the math. They assumed we had already crossed those bridges with the people that preceded them that we had spoken with to get to them. What was important to them was the associate experience. Tell me what this is going to mean to my people. How are they going to react? How do you know? And when we were able to give them testimonies of how our pilots had proven what we had hypothesized to be correct and how we believe that was going to impact their lives, the evidence that we had to back it up, it was a little bit of a Jerry Maguire moment where we had him at hello, in that it was exactly the right information. And my point is that each of us have a responsibility of understanding the audience and knowing with precision what's going to be important to them and helping win yes out of that conversation. And it's very situational.